Golden Deer Productions. Golden Deer. Oh, wait, was that not it? Hey, enter, you forgot to enter.
Double clap signifies the start of an episode. How many times have I fucking said that in my life? Holy shit. If you're in video form, audio form, you're not going to be able to see this, but I am currently in downtown Boston. Where's the fucking State House? There it is. It's not really downtown. I'm by Beacon Hill, and if you can look, you can see the fucking Charles River. You get that right? How do I do that? Charles River. And from here, you can see the Mass Ave Bridge. And that is the bridge that we destroyed. We had a tidal wave come through the Charles and fucking wipe that bridge out. And, I'm here today so fucking glad I sacked up and got those shots done, because they were like the final shots of our movie that might not make the cut. But at the time, I was really heavy into running, and I would hit all my long runs on the Charles, and I was thinking to myself, like, dude, if I'm gonna run here the rest of my fucking life, then you better destroy that bridge, because it's really going to eat you alive if you don't. Now, I'm about a 2-minute walk from the AMC on Tremont Street, where we had our movie premiere in September 2021. And it is Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. Today is my 27th birthday. And this is going to seem dark, like I'm sending you guys some sort of ISIS hostage video, but I'm not. If you just look through the GDP content over the past 5-6 years, I've always done a birthday check-in. Oh, look at those birds. How beautiful is that? Look at that. I've always done a birthday check-in. Just because I think this content is good to reflect on. I just sent Kevin, Sir South, our podcast from 3 years ago in 2019. And it's interesting. The things that are most dominant on your mind normally happen if you obsess over them. And I'm starting to be really fucking conscious of that. I want to make sure I'm not focused on the wrong things. Like, you really have to focus on the right things in your life, and then they'll actually fucking manifest themselves. I am currently at the Kimpton 90 Hotel, because my buddy works here and he got me a nice room here for the holidays, obviously. And I don't want to come to you guys today like I'm coming from some super wise place. I'm not. But I just want to reflect where I'm at and just kind of share what the last year and the last 7 years have kind of brought for me, because then I'll use this piece of content as another time marker of what it was like back then. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love using content as a document because you can always see where you're at. So I wrote down some shit. I'm just going to fucking go over it and we'll just take it from there. So you know how Drake in that Middle of the Ocean song is like, I'm in the Masoni room at the Biblos. That's like what I feel like. I'm in Boston at the Kimpton 90. Anyway, so this year I moved to Los Angeles, the Snake Pit, from Boston, and it has just been a wild fucking year. At the start of this year, I didn't live anywhere. I was staying in my friend's closet on a mattress on the floor in Brighton, and I was also kind of checking in with my mom in Florida a little bit for a couple months there, but I was pretty much homeless. I had nowhere to fucking live, and this was after the movie, and I didn't know what the fuck to do, because you guys know the movie was like the big thing for me, and I had no fucking idea what to do, but I had an inkling, like, yo, you need to go to Los Angeles, like, it's just fucking time, dude. And it's so interesting. I came here in fucking April when I was back here because my aunt had passed away. I was having a conversation with Jack, and I was like, dude, what if I just stayed in Boston and I just threw parties here, and we could just try to get Southie on lock, the Back Bay on lock, and just we could probably make a ton of fucking money. Jack was like, dude, I really don't think you should do that. I really think you should go to fucking Los Angeles. there's nothing else here for you, dude. Just fucking leave. And it was that conversation alone that actually prompted me to go to LA. I was legitimately going to stay here and just throw fucking events, and just throw parties and just try to be the fucking man around here, you know? Like, but Jack was like, dude, you are being fucking soft. Just fucking go for it. And so then after my aunt passed away, and I'll tell you another thing, I was sitting on, my aunt was dying of cancer, and I went to her quote unquote deathbed, and she was still completely mentally intact. And I asked her, she's the most positive woman of all time, my Auntie Rose, like the most positive. I asked her, I was like, hey, what is the fucking point of life here? Like, what, like, do you have any insight? Like, you're on the back half, and like, what are you thinking about? She was like, all I care about right now is who's going to come visit me and how I affected their lives. And I'm not one for all the foo-foo, you know, fucking spiritual yoga bullshit, but it was really profound, because this is a woman who is dying, and she was like, all I care about is who's going to come see me right now on this bed and how I affected their lives. And I was like, that is fucking profound. At the end of the day, that is really, like, we have no fucking clue where we're going. That's really all that fucking matters. Like, are you helping other people? Think about it. And I do feel like my aunt's been looking after me a little bit in Los Angeles, I gotta be honest with you, because LA has been fucking hard, man. It has been so hard, dude. Such a fucking beatdown. I know from the outside it seems like I'm on a fucking roll out there, because, you know, like, I got the podcast moving pretty early with some cool names, and like, I threw the 2 fucking events, and I got the 3rd one coming up in a couple days here. And I know it seems like that, but it is really fucking hard, dude. Like, I'll tell you, the hardest thing is financial about the whole thing. I have the littlest amount of money in my bank account than I've had in a long time. And I don't want to fucking tell you the number, because I feel like it's going to expose me a little bit, but you guys can ask me about this when you fucking see me. Like, I have been putting everything back into the fucking business. Everything I fucking made. Every shred. And mind you, I'm fully self-employed out there. So I'm just fucking literally just trying to make it fucking happen. Every day I wake up in fucking fear mode. Like, all right, we got to go. We got to attack. We got to get shit done. And it's been a very formative fucking experience. It's been a real test of will. Like, in Boston, it was always running through my mind, like, yo, you're a fucking tough motherfucker for doing this in a city where it's never happened before, completely on your own, and fucking just literally birthing that bitch out of your hands. That shit has been on my mind a lot. Like, you thugged it out for 5 years here. Like, trust me. But out in LA, like, you know, and I came to LA with that attitude. It's been a real test of will. Like, yo, are you actually tough? Like, can you actually fucking thug it out in the snake pit and make it fucking happen on your own? And that's one thing I've learned, is I can no longer achieve the things I want in my life and achieve goals on my own. I cannot do it. Things accelerate way faster if you get around like-minded people, and that is the best fucking thing about Los Angeles. Like, there are other people with the same fucking brain as me. I'm not saying here in Boston it wasn't, but you guys fucking know I was a fucking anomaly here, dude. I was like one of one. Like, who the fuck is out here throwing fucking parties and interviewing the fucking mayor and, like, having rappers on and all this shit? Like, I'm around people who think like me out there, which is amazing. And everyone out there's fucking nuts. I'm nuts too. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking fit right now. I'm super fucking fit. I just ran a marathon like 3 days ago, and I felt like a fucking tank. Real talk. Like, 22 miles, ate it, felt nothing. I got hit a little bit at the end there, but I have not missed a day of working out in over 2.5 years. Haven't done it since COVID started. Worked out every fucking day since I lost my job. Worked out every fucking day. And I'm currently working on Zoo V3, my 3rd event. Now, tickets are not selling like I'd like them to for this event. And again, my money is at the lowest it's been in a long time. And it's just like, it's moments like these where it's like, should I fucking quit? Or should I keep trying to fucking carve the life out for myself? Should I keep going? Should I keep trying to strive for being that fucking Marvel movie star I want to be? And should I keep fucking striving for producing a Marvel movie? Should I keep going? And the answer is fucking obvious. Of course I should. Because in a year, I'll probably have a fucking $1 billion in my account, and you just gotta keep thugging it out. And I'm also at this point where I really want to make more money. Like, really want to make more money. Like, really focused on making a bag. I have all the fucking skills to make the major bag, and I just need to fucking figure it out. How do I make it fucking click? You know what I'm saying? And I feel something coming. Like, there's all these opportunities swirling around me, and just being out in LA for 8 months, I feel something coming. Don't know what it is. I don't know how it's going to fucking manifest itself, but I know there's some sort of crazy opportunity coming, and it's going to start moving me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure most LA creatives have always felt this way, but I'm telling you, I've never felt this way in my fucking life. I'm out there fucking dogging it. Like, I really am hustling. Like, I'm still yet to meet people who have equivalent drive. I'm so serious. I think I'm at this threshold where, like, I have maximized street level hustle, like fucking dogging it on my own. And there's a skill set here I need to learn to reach the next level as a producer. Like, literally, like, I have all the skills of a young grinder, for sure. Know how to market, know how to fucking sell, know how to produce, know how to fucking direct, know how to fucking host, know how to fucking edit. Like, I know how to fucking organize. Like, I have all the fucking skills. There's just a piece here that's missing. I do think it's something on the financial and accounting end that I'm not clicking with. Budgeting, I'm not good at. But I do have a fucking fire skill set that I'm really confident in. And I work every fucking hour. Who else can talk about themselves for fucking 30 minutes? Come on, brother. Come on, brethren. I am moving very fast in Los Angeles right now, and I do have it in my mind, like, Conor, you can be a Marvel movie star when you're 40 years old, so you do need to focus on just fucking staying in the marathon out there. Like, I know you're moving fast as fuck, but you do have to focus on the long term. This is something I never thought about when I was 20 or 19. It was always like, what does the next month look like? What does the next 2 months look like? No, Conor, like, you got to focus on the long game a little bit here. I don't necessarily care anymore when I reach that point. I just care that I get there because it's a life's mission. And I'm just trying to figure it the fuck out. Now, that's where I'm at. Okay? You guys know where I'm at. I'm in the Masoni room at the fucking Bibelos here. And I wanted... Where the fuck's that other paper? Oh, here it is. I wanted to reflect on what I would tell my 19 or 20-year-old self when I started making Coach Connie videos. And I don't have it all figured out, so it's hard to give an honest perspective of what I should be thinking. Like, what should I be thinking right now? But I'm just going to tell you a couple truths that I think have benefited me a lot. Number one, Conor, understand your fucking fear and when it's holding you back. Understand your fear and the thoughts that are fucking holding you back, because they're pointless. I have a thought in my head right now, like, oh, Conor, you haven't really gotten acting reps in ever, so, like, why should you be a fucking movie star? Bro, because I am that guy. Like, what? It's the truth, though. That's like a fear. I had a real fear of fucking girls for a long time. Like, why would they like me? I'm this fucking creative kid that's, like, not working a traditional job. And I got a lot of that in Boston because I was doing something so different. But now I'm realizing, wait, dude, you are that guy. Like, maybe that just comes at 27, but I'm just feeling confident as a bitch. I've faced my fears. I've gone after it. I fucking just... I feel good about this. Like, I feel good about myself right now. Take every fucking risk, you know, because no matter what, you're gonna fucking survive it. So take bigger risks, take bigger swings. It doesn't matter. You're gonna live. Don't do wrong by people, but just keep taking big swings. Why not, dude? You know what I'm saying? Life is a fucking game, motherfucker. You just gotta keep swinging. Keep going for it. Another thing I would tell myself is everything takes fucking time. Everything takes time. Like, nothing happens tomorrow, overnight. You know, when I really fucking make it, and I mean it, you guys are going to see 10 years of content getting to that point. Yeah. Now, let me tell you one thing I learned this year. And it's something I never really clicked with me, but relationships are so fucking important. And it was never something I was really focused on. Like, oh, I'm building relationships. Like, that's what the podcast was. That's what the events were. I'm building relationships. But that is so fucking important. Like, your relationships are what accelerate everything for you. It's the people that you can fucking ring up on the phone and say, hey, I have this idea. Can you do this? Can you help me? Relationships are everything. And how to start a good relationship is to give to people first. Don't ask. Give. That's why I'm uncomfortable, honestly, right now, even charging tickets for the Zuvi, because I just want to develop relationships with people. That's why the fucking ticket price is so low. It's not about take from people. No, it's you give first and you develop a connection with people, and that's how you build shit. It's just time and time again, Conor. Time and time again. Give first. Give. Another thing, all of my biggest moments in my life have come from when I have helped the most people and focused on helping the most people. This isn't rah bullshit like you gotta help people, you gotta be altruistic in your life. No, it is not like that at all. I think of the biggest moments I've ever had, it's always been focused on helping people. A recent big moment was the fucking Zuvi, the haunted Zuvi. You know, there were fucking 315 people there. All of them got dressed up in costumes. All of them had a good time. And it was just, and everyone was fucking pumped, and people were pumped about what I produced because of how it affected them. Like, we gave you this great event for very low fucking price. You guys could come hang out with your friends. You could come get fucking pictures. Like, you felt like you were cool in LA. That all came from just giving. Think of the fucking movie premiere. Fucking 500 people. Everyone got fucking black tie affair. We had a movie that had a fucking production crew of 70 people. It was the biggest moment for a lot of these kids' careers. Like, that just went from helping people. Help, give, Conor. I'm so fucking selfish. Like, I've been so selfish over the past fucking 5, 6, 7 years because I'm like, I gotta get my fucking goals, but I'm realizing the way to get your goals is actually give. Like, and then it comes back. It's just, anyway. That's just the truth. I think about it all the time. It's about giving. It's about being a fucking servant. It's the truth. Maybe that's just the public service genetics in me, but because my dad has like been in fucking politics his whole life, but that's just the truth. It's about fucking giving. Now, let me tell you my goals. For this next year, and then we'll fucking hang it up, and this will be a nice 20-minute podcast. Maybe like 25. So, look, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I do want to start moving in the direction of being a movie star. I do. And so, my next logical thought, and I could be wrong, again, I am open to figuring out how to get there in the most seamless way possible. It could just be keep producing the podcast and being entertaining on a podcast, and people are like, oh, this dude would be good for a movie, a Marvel movie. Again, this is just my fucking life goal, right? This is like, just pulled it off. Did it. Fucking did it. Came out of this motherfucker, came out of fucking Providence, and just fucking did it. I wanna have my next film shot. Conrad, the Last Defender. I want that shot. And I want to make $250,000. And I don't know how to get there. I honestly don't. I know I'm going to fucking pull it off. And I need to figure out how to do both. I need help. That's another thing I'm learning. Dude, Conor, you're not like that smart, bro. Like, you're not that smart. Get help from people that have done this shit before. That's what I fucking need, is a fucking mentor. I've had mentors here and there over the years. I've had mentors in fucking business. I've had mentors on the creative side. But I need someone who's done this shit before. And I need him to say, him or her, just be like, bro, here's the map. Fucking do this. I have exhausted every traditional map to get there as I could possibly imagine. I can't do that fucking film shit. I cannot do that acting shit. Like, I can't play that traditional shit. So I'm trying to figure out, how can I weasel in a little bit? You know what I'm saying? I had a meeting with the Cyrus Voris. We got drinks. He's the guy who made Kung Fu Panda. And he looked at me and he said, in LA, there are no rules. So, anyway. Those are the things I want to do. I want to produce Conrad the Last Defender. I want to make $250,000. That's where I'm at. Figuring it out, brother. Let me pick you guys up. We can close it out. I'm still editing my own videos. Still hustling. I'm still young. And I want to do something out of this fucking city that no one's ever done before. And I'm still going for it. And I'll never fucking quit. 27-year-old me still got Derek the Deer on my chest. Who would have fucking thunk it? And I'm sexy as hell. And I'll see you guys on the fucking flip side, brother. All love you.
Golden Deer Productions. Golden Deer. Oh, wait, was that not it? Hey, enter. You forgot to enter.